yeah, savoir, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, FICAC complaint against NFP withdrawn. Over 10,000 people assisted by Lifeline Fiji. And remittances increase amid COVID-19.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Ateda Lendua.
The Registrar of Political Parties, Mohammed Saneem, confirms that a complaint lodged to the Fiji Independent Commission Against Corruption regarding the National Federation Party has been withdrawn. This comes as Saneem had earlier highlighted that a certain issue within the breaches of the NFP's 2018 audit accounts had been referred to FICAC. Saneem explained that the incident involved NFP receiving funds from a company directly in the party's bank account, and NFP responded, informing the Fijian Elections Office that the amount has been fully refunded.
So that was the only complaint that we had made to FICAC, and that's the one that we have withdrawn. Once the audited accounts come in, we will consider if there are any other matters to be reported.
Saneem says they have identified other discrepancies in the NFP's 2018 audited report, and the party has been deemed to be in breach of the Political Parties Act. Lifeline Fiji has assisted over 10,000 Fijians through its psychological and emotional well-being programs. Speaking at the World Suicide Prevention Day, Lifeline Fiji patron and Speaker of Parliament Ratuepeli Nailatikau revealed that they've responded to over 12,000 calls since their establishment. Ratuepeli says there is a need for open discussion on mental health issues, as victims of suicide are now as young as 7 years old. He said more light needs to be shed on mental health, as there are no physical markings or telltale signs to indicate that a person needs help.
Lifeline Fiji is currently the only organization dedicated to suicide prevention, intervention, and response, as well as bereavement support.
There has been a major drop in the number of youths registered with the National Employment Centre in the past 9 months. This was revealed by Deputy Secretary for Employment, Wilimoni Malendo Kandroka, during the launch of a report which suggests that young people in the Asia and Pacific region will be hit hardest by the economic impact of COVID-19. According to the Ministry of Employment, there are fewer than 200 youths in their system. Malendo Kandroka believes many youths have been able to find alternative ways of generating income during this difficult time.
Normally, when we look at our trend last financial year, we averages around 100 per month. But over the last 9 months, since January this year, the youth registration has actually dropped. Like over the last 9 months, the total was below 200.
In a period where the economy is facing a downturn, remittances can contribute towards revenue growth. Vodafone Fiji Chief Executive Ronald Prasad says in the last 3 months, the inwards remittance for Vodafone's M-Paisa platform has grown from $1.3 million to $8.5 million. Prasad says this is an indication that people are finding it convenient to send money directly to the mobile phones of their loved ones. He adds, since its inception in 2010, M-Paisa now has more than 550,000 active users, and people from 94 countries can now send money through the app.
When these people receive the money on their phones, they don't necessarily need to go find an agent and withdraw that money. Because of the introduction of things like QR Pay, VP Card, and other platforms, they can start transacting using that virtual currency.
Despite the challenges faced by local artists due to COVID-19, singer Apakuki Lalawa has managed to launch his single today. Lalawa says the song Let Go is timely as it can help get people back on track post-COVID-19. He says the song is about letting go of negativity, getting back together stronger than ever, settling with the new norm and achieving goals. The song is now playing on radio and was released on YouTube in the last hour.
I personally believe that it was the perfect time to release the song because of things that have been happening around us, and loss of jobs and people facing a lot of difficulties. So yeah, the song is basically about believing in yourself and knowing that greater is the one within you. You have it all in you, and just let go of negativity and things that make you, that is sort of like a barrier to achieving what you want to achieve.
Overseas, United States President Donald Trump has been forced to defend his record on COVID-19. Trump admitted to downplaying the virus to an American journalist. Up ahead, Real football out to create history. And West Tigers finals hope demolished.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.
Rewa football captain Setareki Hughes believes the players are clear on what they need to achieve in their upcoming Vodafone Premier League games. The Delta Tigers aim to create history by winning their first ever VPL title. Hughes says looking at their performance so far, the side is on track as they maintain their spot at the top of the table. He adds, with the fear of complacency, the players are reminded each week that the battle is far from over.
I know Rewa haven't won the National League yet in the past years, so we are trying really hard, and the coach too is doing his share of work, and every day he's been mentioning to us that our main focus this year is the league title. So I know we can do well this year, so we'll just leave it to God with whatever his decision is.
The pools for the police inter-district competition has been drawn. Defending champions Police Special Response Unit has been drawn in Pool B with Eastern Division, Northern Division and Western Division 1. Meanwhile, in Pool A, Western Division 2, Southern Division and Central Division, as well as headquarters. Acting Deputy Commissioner Itindra Nair thanked Kentucky Finance for their continuous assistance after receiving $6,478 worth of sponsorship for the tournament.
We all know that the businesses are down, and certainly Kentucky Finance being in the institutional or financial institutional sector, it is also having its challenges. For them coming on board and assisting us goes a long way to speak about the corporate social responsibility of this organization towards us.
The tournament will be held from the 16th to the 18th of September at the Nasova grounds in Assisi. Individual pieces of brilliance from West Tigers star Benji Marshall wasn't quite enough. They went down 26-24 to South Sydney Rabbitohs in their NRL Round 18 clash last night. Cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Mainly fine weather elsewhere. Moderate to fresh south to southeast winds. And that's your FBC News now. Join us again at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. In times of crisis, you need news you can trust. Get the verified facts from FBC's TV, radio and digital news, fbcnews.com.fj, keeping Fijians connected with the truth. Have a great weekend.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.